The burning of radar site materials such as waste oil and building materials. PCB was directly added to paint from the 1940s to the 1970s, and PCB contaminated paint has been identified across the chip samples collected from Site 500, Site 415. PCBs were added to paint to prevent the growth of fungus, to improve moisture resistance, and generally improve the durability of the paint. The burning of PCB-coated wood or other materials resulted in the release of PCBs and exposes the people to extremely high levels of PCBs. The burning of waste oil and building materials by community members has occurred and continues to occur to this present day. PCB-based paints have been identified across the dual line, and the Department of National Defense has committed to the disposal of PCB amended paint in a manner that is environmentally sound and socially responsible. Consuming PCB contaminated wildlife that dwell in or near the sites. Site 060 relay site has rabbits and sharp-tailed grouse with PCB contaminated livers. The site 050 has TPH contaminated vegetation. Site 415 has PCB and TPH contaminated vegetation. Site 500 has contaminated vegetation and shorebirds, as well as fox with elevated PCB levels within Health Canada guidelines. Drinking water from sources near the radar sites. PCB contaminated water was identified at Site 500, Site 415, and Site 060. Most study participants confirmed that they drink or drank water from radar sites. Site 050 Fort Albany provided water to people throughout their lives. Lakes, creeks, and rivers near Site 500, Site 415, and Site 060 were also used and currently used as drinking water sources. Using and or consuming plants from Site 500, Site 415, Site 050, and Site 060 for dietary or for medicinal purposes. A variety of plants are regularly harvested around the Site 500 and the Site 415 areas. These plants are also shared with other communities. TPH and PCB contamination among favored species such as Labrador tea was confirmed in this study.
This study represents a positive step towards addressing Mushkegowuk questions, such as extent of contamination throughout the food chain, including country foods and potential exposure pathways. The results from this study, along with the reports from the elders, are sending a message that the land is not well, and that time alone may not be able to heal the radar site areas. Additional work is required, such as human blood studies and community outreach. Mushkegowuk Council and the Mushkegowuk Environmental Research Centre are dedicated to the project. We are working hard at informing our people, getting feedback, and working with the government in ensuring that the cleanup respects the Mushkegowuk values, relationships with the land, and ensuring economic benefits for our people.
Through the meadows as a gentle breeze. Listen to the south wind singing, softly humming over the water. singing.